गांधी एक गुजराती अफ्रीकी बिजनेसमैन के कहने पर दक्षिण अफ्रीका गए थे। वहां से उन्होंने बहुत सारे पत्र लिखे। उनमें से कुछ इस वीडियो में है। एक पत्र जो वो कस्तूरबा गांधी को तब लिखते हैं जब वो बहुत बीमार थी।
Beloved Kastur, I have received Mr. Wast's telegram today about your illness. It cuts my heart. I am very much grieved, but I am not in a position to go there to nurse you. I have offered my all to the Satyagraha struggle. My coming there is out of the question. I can come only if I pay the fine, which I must not. If you keep courage and take the necessary nutrition, you will recover. If, however, my ill luck so has it that you pass away, I should only say that there would be nothing wrong in your doing so in your separation from me while I am still alive. I love you so dearly that even if you are dead, you will be alive to me. Your soul is deathless. I repeat what I have frequently told you and assure you that if you do succumb to your illness, I will not marry again. Time and again I have told you that you may quietly breathe your last with faith in God. If you die, even that death of yours will be a sacrifice to the cause of Satyagraha. My struggle is not merely political. It is religious and therefore quite pure. It does not matter much whether one dies in it or lives. I hope and expect that you will also think likewise and not be unhappy. I ask this of you. ये दूसरा पत्र उन्हें लिखा था कस्तूरबा के मरने के बाद इंस्पेक्टर जनरल को। Body should be handed over to my sons and relatives, which would mean a public funeral without interference from government. If that is not possible, funeral should take place as in the case of Mahadev Desai, and if the government will allow relatives only to be present at the funeral, I shall not be able to accept the privilege unless all friends who are as good as relatives to me are also allowed to be present. If this also is not acceptable to the government, then those who have been allowed to visit her will be sent away by me, and only those who are in the camp will attend the funeral. It has been, as you will be able to bear witness, my great anxiety not to make any political capital out of this most trying illness of my life companion. But I have always wanted whatever the government did to be done with good grace, which, I am afraid, has been hitherto lacking. It is not too much to expect that now that the patient is no more, whatever the government decide about the funeral will be done with good grace.